you guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So today we're back in the garden with a garden update. Do you want to know what's the changes and what's been going on? Stay tuned. Alright you guys, so today we are back in the garden, and it has been some time since my last update. I think the last one I did was in June, where there was a part 1 and a part 2. So then I started adding up and getting my footage for July. July rolled into August to September, and here we are. So basically this is like a whole quarter's worth. I did have some downtime I wasn't doing things out here because I was taking care of Vienna, we were taking care of the chickens, that kind of thing. So other things took more importance than the garden for a minute. So if you just want to see like the last 3 months, the last quarter, and everything that has been done and what's been going on in here, then here you go. In June's video, I showed you guys how this was drooping. It actually drooped so much more. So definitely I'm going to be pulling this whole area up, adding in a whole lot more soil. This I'm just keeping basically to feed the chickens. And I'm gonna clean up some mess over here. I got some white stuff growing, and then over here, I have some weird little mushrooms growing. But this whole area is going to be pulled out. I'm just gonna pull all of this stuff out like I already had explained, and get this all nice and ready for some new growth. I'm also going to weed through this area. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, but I do want to eliminate probably these two. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I definitely don't need this many peppers. I would rather plant more cabbage or something else that the chickens can actually enjoy. So I'm gonna revamp a little bit of this going forward for summer. And yeah, so this is what it looks like currently. This one I will be just harvesting these. Look how nice and big. And I'll be getting rid of this one. This is the one that it's falling. All the limbs are just pretty much split or breaking. And this one kind of started growing funny, just one long arm shooted straight up. So I don't know, like I said, I'm gonna redo a few things. So this is what it looks like right now. And continuing with more mushrooms. This side is getting like all these orange ones. Still don't know, still don't get it, but that I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna buy another blueberry bush, and I'm actually thinking of buying two, one for here and then one to plant here in this corner, since all of this is like this. Oh, and this kind of was falling apart. I don't know if you noticed that when I walked up to it in the last video, but he put some reinforcements in up there, kind of repositioned it, so now it's kind of back to normal. But my grapes are growing nice and big. Can't wait to eat my own grapes from my own garden. Okay, I didn't have anybody kind of help me with what to do with this overgrown situation, and my man pointed out that it's getting filled with these white, see these little white bugs? I don't quite know what they are, but once I get them, because I had these last year, they literally suck the life out of my entire plant and kill it. So since this is already infested and it's so big that I can't like get all the way in there to treat it, and this one just grew up in the middle, like see how these weeds are growing? This grew up like that, and I pulled it out and stuck it here just to see if it would grow. So it's nothing that I don't even know what kind of plant it is. I don't know if they're standard or cherry tomatoes. I don't know anything about this other than it is a wild, unknown mystery tomato, a huge bush now. So I'm just gonna pull this out and throw this all away. I'm going to treat my other ones because we noticed one or two is getting on this one, probably from that other plant. So I want to start treating this because these are the ones that I did grow from seed, and it's not too overgrown yet, so I can get to everything. I want to try to salvage these, but I'm gonna throw this out because it's infested. And again, I have no clue what this mystery plant even is. But here is this nice and cleaned area, and I'm getting there where I'm working my way around. Okay, so I took out the dead red lime tree cleaned up the banana trees. I took out the dead blueberry and all of those mushrooms that were in there. Took out the weeds from here. On this side, what I decided to do was move 2 of them over. I got rid of 2 jalapeno plants and then moved these 2 over so I can put cabbage right here in this area. And then over here, I got rid of the one that was over here that was falling apart. I moved the banana pepper over to that one and got rid of that other one that was growing a little weird. And then now I can put cabbage back here in this area. Cleaned up the tomatoes, cleaned up all of the weeds. And then I moved these over. I spaced them over more. This was actually kind of over there. I moved it down to here since I'm gonna fill up now all of this with cabbage instead of here, so I can give it more room. I'm gonna try these again. And then I gotta get parsley. I gotta get some cilantro going, figure out what I want to put here. And then I need some dill. And then now I will have 3 beans back in the corner. I have the 3 regular cucumbers that I'll put in the back, the 2 pickling cucumbers in the front. Again, I need a whole lot of soil. I condensed the peas down to 2 regular and then 1 snow peas. I'll get all these fixed more once I plant them. Once these carrots are done, I might plant more here just so my chickens can eat the tops. I'm not quite sure, but again, cabbage will go back in all of that corner. And then since I did eliminate some of the peas and the beans, I split up some of the cages and used as little support. I think that might help, especially with like the fruit to help them. So I did that on a few of them. I got to get probably 10 more bags of soil because this dropped dramatically again as well. If you can see that, yep. So I need a couple bags back in here. I'm gonna need a whole lot of bags back in here. Throw some probably in there and around in here a little bit more, and then I should be back level again. So that's what it looks like now. And sadly, somebody else came and rudely took all of my grapes. Like, I didn't even get to try one. Not even one. Sad. Okay, you guys, so now we are in the middle of August. This is how everything looks currently. I need to come through here and weed out the weeds and these other mushrooms. There is this one. This is an actual, I gotta, yes, definitely get those out of here. But this is a watermelon that grew up on its own. It's not the watermelon that I started from seed that I planted. That one actually died. So this one just shot up out of nowhere. So that's kind of, I guess, good news. But I do need to go through and just weed this out. I'm gonna add a little bit more soil. I did buy 5 bags today just to do a little bit. I need a lot more. Again, through here, I need to clean up this area. We got the girls over there making themselves known. They're waiting for their treats. Yeah, Okay, so going over to this side, again, I did pull out all of my squash and zucchini. I have not tried to replant anything. If you guys did watch one of my videos about Vienna, I had to help her for almost completely 4 weeks, help her walk, help her do a whole lot of things. So a lot of stuff got put on the back burner. And I'm okay with that. My time was spent with Vienna where it needed to be. So now I'm gonna come out here. These peppers are getting, oh my goodness, see, they're like falling over. They're just getting really, really big and overgrown. I honestly don't need this many peppers. I am having them growing out of my ears. I have so many of them still in the refrigerator, pickled, and now here's all of these that are growing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull, yes, I'm going to pull these out. I'm gonna get rid of all of these. I've got to get rid of all of this tomato area. I went ahead and just let them grow, but they grew wild. I still need to figure out how to trim these so when I do start new ones, I know how to avoid this from happening, but they went all over the place. There were a few that did hatch, and hatch. What are these damn eggs? I had a few tomatoes grow, and once they were almost ready, I pulled them off and I gave them to the chickens. Look at this. This, I thought for a second I had another one growing over here. No, wait, where is this coming from? Wait, how is this stuck in here? Oh, it grew its own roots and was pushing itself down into the ground over here. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna redo all of this today. I'm gonna rip out those. For this side, it has dropped again. I don't know how many times this side is going to drop, but again, I only bought 5 bags of soil. I need to put a little bit in here for sure. I need to put a lot of it down in here. These grew up out of nowhere. These, I'm not sure if these are pickling cucumbers. I'm not sure if these are standard. I don't know. They grew up out of nowhere because I pulled everything out. They're growing on everything else. So I need to get, whew, a bee just flew by. I need to gain control of this and see what's going on. I need to add in some soil somehow because this is really, really low. Like, this is very, very low. Like, it's almost a whole arm length that I need to do. Something else is starting to grow back there. So I definitely need to get this taken care of. I still have not planted anything here. This is my lemon thyme. My dill ended up all dying. So I do need to plant some more dill. My rosemary, one of them died back here. So I pulled that one out. So I still have these growing. My oregano is growing wild again, which I do need to dry it because we need some more to use for spice. I literally use this almost on everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a good trim so I can get this dried so I can, you know, have the spice. My culantro area looks amazing. This is the best that this has looked. I'm gonna just clean these up and cut these off and put maybe a little bit more soil in here because this has dropped a little bit. And then I gotta buy more soil to finish filling up in here. And then I'm gonna replant everything moving forward for a fall harvest. So today is a nice cleanup day. I'm gonna get rid of all of the sweet peppers as well. I don't need that many. I'm probably only gonna have maybe 3, not 6. So again, I'm just gonna rip everything up, kind of prep it and start getting ready for a fall harvest. Vienna, you say hi, baby. She's doing so much better. Her back end is still not 100%. She drags her feet a lot, but at least right now she's doing a lot better. So I can't be more happy with that. So let's go, ooh, a butterfly. So let's go ahead and get to work in this lovely heat and humidity. I better go feed them little bitches because they're gonna keep making a whole lot of noise until they get their treats. Okay, so I am done for the day. I'll take you over here first. So I pulled all the weeds and now you can kind of tell the one little lonely watermelon. I hope that does grow and does something. I will plant another one as well. Cleaned up all of the mushrooms in there. Hi, baby. Up here, took out all of my peppers. And then I'm just gonna have 3 and I'll put cabbage in the back for the chickens. Same with on this side. I pulled out all of this, all the weeds, all the tomatoes. All of the 5 bags of soil went in just this area from here to there. I need to go buy more because I couldn't even fill in this area. I didn't have enough, I ran out. So the ones that were growing wild, I'm gonna leave them here and give them an opportunity to see what they do. So I kind of repositioned them and caged them in correctly so they weren't just trailing off and grabbing everything. I will have 2 more cucumber cages once I can get some more soil. Over here, I went ahead and got my pea area back together since these are now not grabbing a hold of them. And then I stopped here so you can see the difference between the level. I do need to, again, put more soil over here. I ripped out all my mint as well so I can start over. I still need to cut back my oregano. Haven't done that yet. And I did cut the long spiky things from the culantro. Pulled all the weeds, pulled out all my mint. Okay, a few days later, all of these are now back and more than there was before. So I don't know what they're trying to tell me, but they keep coming. And then I do see one big guy over here that just developed, which is completely different than the others over there. So another mystery. This is growing a little wild after I fixed it. Okay, so yesterday I was able to go to Home Depot and I got 6 more bags of the soil. So today I'm not going to film the process because today I just feel like I want to listen to music and just, I don't know, just enjoy my time out here and hear some music. So I'm going to show you what it looks like now, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. But again, I'm just going to put these 6 bags. I'm going to start over here and fill this back in again. I need to get all this nice and full. I'm probably going to need to get more. This has dropped just a hair since the last time, but I do still need to finish because I did run out, and then I need to fix all of these. So I basically need to get all of this now all set up and ready so then I can start on a fall harvest. So this is what it looks like currently. My culantro though is looking the best it has ever looked. So I am super, super impressed with that. And then again, I need to add some more soil over here and then start all of this over again. And my tomato area, there's no change. Here's my baby, Vienna. Hey, you wanna say hi? Baby girl. She's starting to get more pain because she's starting to tuck her tail more. It started yesterday again. So she's just doing the best she can. Baby, you wanna say hi? Hi. And then over here, I need to add a little bit more soil. But again, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough with just these 6 bags. I'm probably gonna have to get some more. My girl's over there making some noise. If you can hear them. They're definitely trying to get my attention because anytime they think I'm outside, they think it's time for them to get treats. So they make me know they're there. Look at them. All right, so I'm going to put some music on and get to work. Start sweating in this nice, lovely weather. So here is all of the oregano. I literally cut out what I could. I did give some and I threw in the chicken's coop. And I am right now actually drying it in my Levo to infuse it in olive oil. And this is what's left. So I'm gonna hang this to dry and then put this in spice jars once they are dry. And then here is all of the lemon thyme. Okay, now here is my sad garden. It is ready for me to pretty much replant everything. This will be my pepper and cabbage. My carrots are here until I finish them off, and then I do need to add more soil. I corrected my pea area, cucumbers, added the new things, went through them all, put them all back together, have them all organized. Stopped right here where I pulled out the thyme, the rosemary, and the oregano. I just pulled it all out so I can infuse some, dry the rest, and I need to add way more soil here because all 6 bags, 3 went just here and 3 went in there. So everything, yep, I need to go buy more soil to go through the rest of everything else. I probably need 12 to 18 more bags because I do want to put some more inside of here as well. 2 flower pots that were sitting here that everything died, I went ahead and put them over here. I'm going to plant carrots for the ladies. This one little lonely watermelon does have 1 flower, so wishful thinking over here. I took out all the mushrooms again, so let's see. But it's very, very sad. Doesn't this remind you, like, didn't I just go through this a couple months ago? Where I had nothing, started all over. Well, we're here again. Okay guys, so today I went to Home Depot and this time I bought 10 bags. So I've already put in 12. This will be 10 more, and same thing is going to apply today. I want to listen to some music, so I will show you how everything looks once I am done. Let's get to work. Start sweating. Okay, so after I put those 10 bags of soil down, I actually did not have enough, so I went back and bought 8 more. And now I think I am good. So I went ahead and put some more soil down through here. I tried to look for 2 new blueberry bushes to put on both sides, but I didn't see any good ones, so I'll have to try to find those another day. My one little lonely soldier that grew up on their own, but I did add better soil through here, added more soil, and I planted seeds there for the carrots for the girls, the chickens. Over here, I went ahead and filled up everything. I even put 4 bags of soil in here, 2 and 2 in the tomato area. So I have it ready for when I plant tomatoes, but at least now I have the higher soil and it's good to go. So over here, I have 2 jalapeno. That's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to do 4 or 6. I'm just doing 2. I will have another spicy one over there once I either grow it by seed or purchase one. I don't have any mint here, but I did fill it up with more soil. I have a regular squash here. I still need to find a butternut squash or I will grow it from seed. And then here is a zucchini. They didn't really have a whole lot of parsley. I should have probably waited because Lowe's actually had some good ones, but I got that at Home Depot. But I just got the 2. They'll get nice and big and full and fill in that area. I filled in as much soil as I could between here, so it's kind of a little like slope here. Once these die out or I replace this, then I'll just fill that in, but everywhere else is pretty much level now. Thank goodness. And let's see how long it'll last. I do need to start a new cilantro area. I have the oregano done, so that is good to go there. I didn't find any rosemary, but I will look for some to put here so I can just fill in this area. I need to start on my dill. I need to start on the beans by seed. I'm going to start on those. I did buy 1 pickling cucumber and 1 regular cucumber just so I know at least what these are, since these here are mysteries. They grew up on their, oh, hold on. Ma'am, this is not your area over here. Stay in your own lane, please. See, people don't know how to stay in their own lane. And that one goes way back there even. Holy moly. Oh, wow. Okay. Anyway, so at least, like I said, I will know at least that is a standard cucumber and this is going to be a pickling cucumber. So we'll see what happens. But over here, I did see already, where did it go? Right here. So if that got pollinated, we do have a cucumber starting here. I actually saw a few of them throughout here. So, oh, look. There's one right there, that little guy already. And these just grew up on their own, just literally in the last few weeks. But I added a little bit more soil through here. And then over here, I just did 3 sweet bell pepper. I did a yellow, a red, and a green. So that's that. I'm going to do cabbage on the inside for the ladies. The ones that are making noise over there right now, I'm going to give them some. I have some watermelon in there. I'm going to go give them now. So like I said, at least everything is now level. So this will complete this update and we'll see what happens moving forward. All right, you guys, so that is catching you up everything for how everything has been with the garden thus far, and I'll just keep updating you as we go. My garden definitely has a whole lot of ups and downs, ins and outs, but here we are. So that is everything for this particular video. Again, comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Your positive interaction means the world, and I greatly do appreciate it, as I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. So until next time, you know that drill. Keep a smile on that gorgeous face of yours, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Crafty crew, out.